Hello everyone, welcome to another video on the Blitz Studios YouTube channel. One thing I want to make clear is back in 4 years ago, I got this game for the Xbox One, and now I have the PS4 version because since 2022, November 2022, I think towards the end of that month, my Xbox just straight up stopped working, and now I can't play my Xbox titles anymore, which is something I should have addressed almost immediately after that happened, but, also that same year I got I'm not sure if it was November of 2022 or 2023. Either way, that same year, that in 2022, I got a PS5, which is when majority of which is now the main console I use, and it's the only console I use now. So getting the PS4 version of the game that I once had 4 years ago for the Xbox One is extremely nostalgic for me, because I immediately fell in love with this game. And it's turning 10 in September, which is ridiculous, but that I'm playing a game that is basically a collectible. If you haven't caught on to what I'm talking about, is you've been living under a rock, that's for sure. But that game, nonetheless, was Lego Dimensions, and I'm so glad to finally have this game back, and in a state that I can actually play it, because it's actually freaking amazing that I was able to get this off of Amazon for a pretty good price. I had $140 plus $10 tax, which sounds expensive, but when you have nearly $200 worth of Amazon gift cards, that's worth of Amazon gift cards, and you're spending $150 of that on a game like this. That's still rather expensive, but it's not that bad, considering that all I do with my birthday money is save it, you know. I think I left my... Here's what I found. Seriously? Yeah, my Syria and my Apple Watch is a little finicky, to be fair. I think I left the scissors that I'm going to use to open this up in my bedroom, which I'll go ahead and grab real quick. Alright, so in the midst of grabbing my scissors, I also figured out a better way to record this in terms of camera angles speaking. Of course, it's harder for me to poke my head out for, you know, getting cropped out of the camera frame anyway. But let's see. So, but either way, for those of you that don't know the later entries lineup, we have Wave 1 at Focus. I don't know if you can see that very clearly, but you got Back to the Future, little anyways, actually from one of the, the franchises in this game are ridiculous, and with year 2, there's been even more additions, but like, for year 1 specifically, we have Ghostbusters, Lord of the Rings, Wizard of Oz, Scooby-Doo, The Simpsons, Back to the Future, Portal, the Lego Movie, and Lego Ninjago, DC Comics, Doctor Who, specifically BBC's Doctor Who, considering that there's a remake now on Disney Plus, and then of course there's Midway Arcade. So I open this side here with my trusty scissors here. Try to keep the box intact because I want to keep it on, because along with all the other main sets, rotate it this way. Okay. Okay. Just cut the tape pretty seamlessly. Open this up. Flaps, and then we get inside this box. We have the actual starter pack set, which I'll set off to the side for now. We have, and then we have this batch of goodies, which consists of the rest of the stuff that I'll cover first. And then that's all for this box here. So I'm gonna set that off to the side for now. With this, we're gonna start with this batch of goodies here. And in this batch of goodies, we have the game itself, which I will unbox, which I'll unwrap last when it comes to these goodies. And then this is just a batch of cardboard, so I'll put that off to the side. There's also, the toy bag is also in here, which I'll get out soon enough. But for the first thing we're going to look at is the poster here, which hopefully there's an English side that I can actually understand. Hopefully I don't. Yeah, there we go. And then there's one more flat. There we go. All right. So I just unfolded the poster here, which I will we'll take a look at in a moment here. So, the LEGO Dimensions poster here. Track your collection, grow your adventure. So, these are all the franchises and how they're represented in terms of the year one content. So, DC Comics and Ninjago are obviously the most represented out of the three, out of the franchises presented here, at least. And so, DC Comics, to start with DC Comics, we have Batman in the Star Pack, of course. But for Wave 1, we do not get any... we don't get any Wave... Or actually, we do. We get, for Wave 1, we got Cyborg and Wonder Woman. Wave 2, we got nothing. We didn't get anything in Wave 2, but Wave 3, we have the DC Comics Team Pack with Joker and Harley Quinn. Wave 4 was Superman and Aquaman, and Wave 5 was Bane. The Lego Movie, we have Wild Style in the starter pack. And then Wave 1, we have Benny and Bad Cop, I think. Wave 2 and Wave 3, and then Emmett and Enakitty came in future waves. Wave 1, and then Wizard of Oz only had one pack in it, which was the Wicked Witch Fun Pack, as part of Wave 1. Yeah, and then Lord of the Rings, as far as expansion packs, we have all fun packs. Excuse me. We have Gimli, Legolas, and Gollum. Back to the Future, we have Doc Emmett Brown, and Back to the Future level pack with Marty McFly. Then the team pack for Scooby-Doo, which has Scooby and Shaggy. Then the Portal level pack in reference to Portal, of course, which sell the Sentry Turret and the Companion Cube. The Simpsons, we have two fun packs, Krusty the Clown and Bart Simpson. We have, and then a level pack featuring Homer. Then we have a team pack, which is miscolored here for Jurassic World, at least on the poster, with Owen and the ACU Trooper. Lego Ninjago has the team pack with Kai and Cole, fun packs of Zane, Jay, Lloyd, Nia, and Sensei Wu. Doctor Who came out with a with a Cyberman fun pack and a level pack featuring the Devil 12th Doctor as a minifigure, which you can play as all 12 Doctors, except for 2 of them, which actually not all 14, just all but 2, basically. I apologize for the Legends of Chima came out with 3 fun packs: Laval, Krager, and Eris. Ghostbusters was the 2 fun packs with Stay Puft and Slimer, and then the level pack featuring Peter Venkman, which also featured, which, once you get into the Hub World, I think you have the ability to play as the other Ghostbusters. And then the Midway Arcade level pack. So, of course, the legend is yellow squares level packs, which come with a character, a vehicle, and a gadget, plus a new mission game level. 2 characters and a vehicle, plus a vehicle and a gadget, are featured in team packs. A fun pack is a vehicle or a gadget with a character. So that's all. Okay. So now that we've gone over what the poster has, we have what's left in this batch of goodies is the toy pad, which okay. So this is now empty cardboard. Throw that away. And so we have here's the toy pad. So you can't, considering how my camera is set up, I can't. There we go. Okay. Throw away this plastic. And then there's more plastic here. And then to end off this, I'm just gonna rip off the plastic while I talk about this. The one thing I'm gonna do to end off this video is install the toy pad onto my console. Now, of course, there's the cord which I need to cut the zip tie for. But I'll leave the zip tie on for now. So this is the toy pad. Set this off to the side to my left. And then, okay. Now the final thing before we get onto the main attraction here is in terms of what the starter pack includes beyond the game is, in fact, the game disc. So I'm gonna cut this. So I'm gonna peel like this. Sever the plastic, and then just rip it. Just get the rest of the plastic. Also, Good Time Plays FNAF episodes 9 and 10 are coming this July. For anyone interested in why the season 1 is on a complete halt in terms of. I'm working on episode 9 right now, but with this new game here, right here, I will have to get the game. I'll have to work extra hard to try and complete Night 6 and all the custom night challenges for FNAF 2 by July 8th. If I'm gonna have to be producing walkthroughs for this game as well. Now this is a BCU non-canon project, which means for anyone interested in knowing what the BCU is, I have a video coming out explaining that as well. So I'm gonna take a minute. You're gonna listen to me do this, because I have no interest in because I have no interest in yeah, actively showing this to y'all, but what you just heard was my PS5 turn on. Gonna go ahead and, whoops, just a simple typo in my, there's no game audio because I have a USB headset that I use to play, to use when I play games, especially with commentary, especially when I record stuff with commentary. But I'm just gonna double check that there aren't any discs. So yeah, those interested in seeing what the inside of the case looks like. Shoot. I'm gonna have to unplug my my PSVR headset because I need one of those ports for the toy pad. But alright, let's put this disc in. It's reading. And Lego Dimensions. Yes, it is 2 items added to download, upload. Okay. So Lego Dimensions is now downloading from the disk. So it's it's installing the actual game and an update file back to back at the same time, simultaneously. So, but the rest of my PS4, my PS5 home also includes the games I played last week are Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, which I'm still trying to complete to 100%, and then the games relative to Blitzball FNAF Season 2, which is Five Nights at Freddy's 3 and Five Nights at Freddy's 4. So once I complete Season 1, this winter, Five Nights at Freddy's 3 gameplay will start production for Blitzball FNAF Season 2. So, by the way, Lego Dimensions is installing, and enough yapping about other projects that I'm working on. Let's finish this. So, I'm gonna... No. Alright, so, now for the main attraction. The main Lego set, which if you want a clear picture as to actually I don't think that'll show very clearly, but make an effort to cleanly and as damage free as possible. Open this up. So we got bag number 1, or bag number 2, sorry, with the portal pieces. Bag number 3 with the Batmobile. And then the bag number 1, which we have the characters. the main plate for that we're gonna build the portal off of, and then we also have the instruction booklet, which we'll flip through soon, and also we have stickers. We have stickers to apply as well. So, all right. So, this is the instruction booklet here. Now, first page tells us to grab bag number 1. Yeah, here. Which I will pour all the pieces onto here. Set this into the trash pile for the, okay. So, this is Batman's cape, which I'll set aside for the moment. So what I'd like to build first is Wild Style, according to the instruction booklet. So we need to find Wild Style's base, which looks absolutely cool. And then her legs, her torso. There we go. And then her hood piece. I hope we can. And then her head, which she comes with 2 expressions: calm, collected, and angered. And then, of course, there's her hair piece, which I need to find, which is right here. There it is. Thought I lost a piece right off the bat. So, it's hard. It's not. It's hard staying comfortable, putting stuff together when you're sitting on your knees, and you're basically standing on your knees. But so I put her on her base, and then her accessory requires this piece here and this piece here, which is her basically relic scanner. And I'm gonna take the best effort to put this in her hand, which is easier said than done, to say the least. But jeez. I think, hold on. Take her off her base real quick. Okay. I hate Lego accessories because they're so hard to put in the minifigure's hand. Plus they're really easy to lose. gonna be here a minute. Good. I think I put it in her hand. Yep. Okay. Good. Gonna hold her. Okay. Lower her. Up. Alright, so Wildstyle is now built. And now for Gandalf. So we have his legs. His... Oh, Jesus. Sorry. His legs. Oh, come on. Keep dropping his legs. And then this piece, which is his beard, basically. And his head. Go with the calm, collected expression. It only comes with one expression because he's a... Oh, shut the... Oh, that scared me because I thought I was going to lose that. Okay. There we go. His head is on, then his hat here. And then his staff. Don't have to worry about connecting his hat after his staff is in his hand. Because his hat is going to get snapped off. Okay, we're gonna snap it. His staff in upside down or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. To be honest. There we go. Let me see if I can. All right, let me. There it is. No, that. Yeah. I don't know. Like that. Cool. And then it's fully built. Now I just start to put it on his base, which is easier said than. Oh, okay. Done. I guess when building Gandalf, the Gandalf minifigure, just... Oh shit, I just... Oh. Come on. Oh, son of a snap. snap. Okay. This is... You're not seeing any of this because it's just behind the camera, but... on this ace. There we go. Okay. So, Gandalf is built now. Gandalf is built. So, his base is kind of really cool with that silver and whatnot. It's really cool. For now, and finally, we got Batman, which it's ridiculous that it took me 10 minutes to do all this, actually. Like, it should take me only 2 or 3 or something. Oh yeah. So I got his legs and torso are put together. Now this is his cape. So wait a minute. What? Oh, this is just a mold thing. The actual cape, black. All right, so this you can the thing that the cape came in can be put away like else. One notch. Okay, come on. Just pressing. Where's his cowl? It's up over here. There's his cowl. I really don't like these Lego stiff, these stiff Lego, shoot, these stiff Lego capes because, like, they're just old compared, like, they were, like, the newer capes were introduced by the time this game was released, so it was interesting that they went with the older ones, older capes, and I can't seem to get Batman to hold his Batarang. I cannot get this to work. Now my dog's barking. Sorry. Keeps all messed up because that was me. Okay. I'm wondering if I can just lie Batman. No, I can't. That's stable enough. The two battering accessories here are, I'm just gonna put those in a Ziploc with the all other Lego accessories that I cannot seem to, that I have no interest in or have no patience in trying to get into the minifigure's hand. But here is Lego, here's Batman's base, which is absolutely sick. Like, it is absolutely sick. That is sick. So Batman is fully built now, besides his battering accessories. And then it says, continue building using the in-game building instructions, which is the only way you can get build the accessories for all the packs, since Lego.com/dimensions is no longer a functional URL. Unlike such, but you're still capable of building the portal in this instruction booklet. So I just finished building the toy pad with the help of my father, and this is the final product. So now the Batmobile can only be built in game unless you find a way to, because considering that Lego.com/dimensions is no longer an accessible URL. So with that, I thank you for watching, and stay tuned for part 1 of the main story of Lego Dimensions.